Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sabrina and today I have a very special video for everyone. Today, we're going to learn how to properly manifest with water. So water holds memories and it responds to your words and intentions. So by speaking positive affirmations or even thinking positive thoughts as you drink your water, you fill the water up with that vibration as the water flows through your body. And that is by far the quickest way to engulf your entire being in your positive affirmations and your new manifestations. So through attuning the water that you're going to drink, it is the quickest way to line yourself up with your desired reality. And if you want to know the different ways to use water to help you manifest your desired reality, keep on watching. Tip number 1. So before you start drinking your water, make sure you speak your positive affirmations or whatever it is that you want to manifest into the water. Just directly say it in the water like this. And after you said everything that you wanted to say into the water, make sure you swirl your cup 3 times and then you drink it. And the reason why you swirl your cups 3 times and not just once or twice is because the number 3 correlates to the planet Jupiter, and Jupiter relates to luck, expansion, and abundance. So in order to maximize your gains out of each cup of your water, make sure you swirl it 3 times. And right now, I'll demonstrate how I tend to do it. I have 1.6 million followers on YouTube by the end of 2025. I have at least 1.6 million followers on YouTube by the end of 2025. I have at least 1.6 million followers on YouTube by the end of 2025. And then I swirl it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And I drink it. And as for how many sips of water I take, I like to take about 9 sips of water. And the reason for that is because I got inspired by Nikola Tesla. So basically, he was really obsessed with the number 3, 6, and 9. And he would circle around his house that many times before he enters it. And Nikola Tesla, as we all know, he's one of the greatest energy manipulators of all times. So I've been taking notes from him and I try to incorporate the numbers 3, 6, and 9 into my routines as much as possible. And the second tip that I have to use water to help you manifest is use water bottle that contains some kind of crystal to help you manifest. So what I have here is a water bottle with a citron crystal inside, and I have used this to manifest money and it was really effective. And I'm not sponsored by this brand. This is just a bottle that I got around 2020, and this crystal has lasted me throughout all these years. But before you put just any crystals that you have in your house into your water bottle, make sure you do your research and to make sure that the crystals you're using are compatible with the element of water, because there are crystals like selenite that shouldn't touch water at all, and you make sure you do your research to avoid those crystals. Also, make sure to do some research and make sure that whatever crystal that you're using has the right properties to help you manifest what it is that you want. So for example, if you want to manifest opening your third eye or have enhanced psychic abilities, then amethyst will be a much better crystal instead of citron to help you manifest that. So after you have the right crystal in your bottle, get some water in there and do whatever it is that I mentioned in tip number 1. And I can guarantee you'll see your results manifest much faster. Tip number 3. Use either full moon or new moon waters to help you manifest good things into your life or to manifest things away from your life. So what I would do is I either collect tap water or some kind of filter water or get water from like a river or lake nearby, and then I would leave it under either full moon or new moon. The water you collect doesn't always have to be drinkable, and I'll teach you how to use either drinkable or undrinkable water to help you manifest. So the basis of this is that full moon water helps you release things that you don't want anymore away from your life. So if you get stuck in a toxic cycle with exes or with friendships, what you can do is to collect a bottle of full moon water, and usually on waning gibbous moon, any kind of waning moon, you will either wash your hand and say the affirmation of what it is that you want away from your life while washing your hands, or you do that while washing your face. You listen to a subliminal to help you release toxic things out of your life. And if you collected drinkable full moon water, you could say the affirmations of what it is that you want to release from your life and then swirl it counterclockwise. This is very important. You have to swirl it counterclockwise to release things. I completely forgot to mention this earlier. But if you want to attract things into your life, you swirl it clockwise. And if you want to release things, you swirl it counterclockwise. So when it comes to releasing things, make sure you swirl it counterclockwise so it's completely flushed out of your energetic field. And as for new moon water, it is to use to help you open doors, to attract new beginnings into your life, or to start something new. And for starting new beginnings, I generally do recommend you to collect new moon water on the day of the new moon, and the very next day use that water to help you manifest immediately, because by the time the moon gets to some kind of waxy moon, things are already starting to build up. And you want to take advantage of the timing of the moon phases as much as possible, because we all know that the gravitational pull of the moon affects the tides on Earth. So make sure you use that to your full advantage when manifesting. And my personal recommendation as to what to say into your new moon water is, let's say you grew up in a poor family and now you're starting to earn a bit more money for yourself, but you feel like you're still kind of stuck in the scarcity mindset. And in that case, I recommend you speaking some kind of new self-concept, or to just remind yourself of the financial situation that you're in right now, which is not the same as before. So say these new affirmations into your water and speak your dream life into your new moon water and swirl it 3 times and then drink it. Tip number 4. So I highly recommend you adding some kind of rose syrup or rose nectar into the water that you use to manifest newer and better things into your life, because rose is the one flower that has the highest vibration on planet Earth, and adding rose into your water can help you attract better things that you haven't experienced before. And this is especially effective when you're trying to improve your self-concept, attract more self-love, and to attract the right romantic partners into your life. And even Aphrodite's favorite flowers are roses, and she is the goddess of beauty and love. Tip number 5. So this is actually kind of similar to tip number 2, except you want to get a cup with a color that help you evoke certain feelings that correlates to what it is that you're trying to manifest. So for example, you want to bring more financial stability, abundance, or optimism into your life, then get a cup that has either orange or yellow color on it. And the reason for that is because the color orange and yellow are some of Hermes' favorite colors. And also the color yellow is just very bright and happy in general. When we see the color yellow, we think about daytime, and that's when everything's also very bright. And another color that helps with financial stability is green. So if you want not just abundance, but also actual financial stability into your life, then green is definitely the color to go. Because the color green correlates to plants and trees, and plants and trees, they all have roots. So it helps you stay more grounded while the abundance are coming in. And another example is if you want to bring more love and passion into your life, then definitely use the color red. And the type of energies that red brings in is more hard-hitting and soul-scorching than the color pink. Because the color pink and pink quartz, it relates to the budding kind of spring love and also self-love. There's just that extra oomph of passion that goes into the color red. And if you feel like your life has been a little bit chaotic, drink from a blue cup to bring in more soothing energies and to bring in more peaceful moments into your life. And now, if you want to protect yourself from something and you want to manifest something away from you, drink from a black cup. Because the color black is very protective, especially against anything like bad intentions and black magic. So I know that everything that I said so far sounds like very spiritual concepts, but a lot of these are also very psychological. And you have to remember that half of manifestation are actually very psychological. Because ultimately your thoughts, especially your subconscious thoughts, is what controls your reality. So what you can do on a day-to-day basis is to have these small psychological tweaks to help your thoughts align with the reality that you want easier. So this is a little bit of a fun fact about me, but my natural hair color is actually black. And because I wanted to attract more abundance and optimism into my life, I dyed my hair into yellow. And I recently just went platinum blonde accidentally, not on purpose. but I did intentionally go yellow blonde so I can attract more attention and abundance into my life. And because I also just prefer myself in blonde hair more, so the more I look at myself in the mirror, the happier I am, and that also helps attract better things into my life because I just feel better and I vibrate higher. So yeah, I highly recommend you making these small psychological tweaks to help you align with the abundance that you want faster. And yeah, these are the simple tips that I have to help you manifest with water and to make some small psychological adjustments in your daily life. If you have any questions, comment down below and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!